We live in an era where science routinely solves what past generations considered impossible. We have mapped the 3 billion base pairs of the human genome and charted the topography of the deepest ocean floors. Even century-old cold cases are yielding to new methods. The identity of Jack the Ripper, a serial killer who terrorized these London streets 137 years ago, is currently being targeted by advanced DNA analysis. This technological success creates a sense of analytical invincibility. Yet several rigorously documented anomalies appear entirely immune to our most sophisticated tools. These are the persistent voids in our record of the world. To understand them, we have to look at the scale of the unknown. As we count down 5 of the world's most investigated mysteries, the physical scope of the problem will expand. We will move from a single footprint on a beach to the absolute edge of the observable universe. The countdown begins at the smallest possible scale, a single human body. Early on December 1st, 1948, a man was found dead on Somerton Beach in South Australia. No one knew who he was. All identifying tags had been meticulously cut from his clothing. Deep inside a hidden fob pocket of his trousers, investigators found a torn scrap of paper reading Tamam Shud. Tamam Shud is Persian for ended. The scrap came from a specific edition of a poetry book found in a nearby car, which also contained a scribbled, uncracked code. Recent DNA tracing suggests he was a Melbourne electrical engineer, but the motive and the code remain a total blank. A missing identity on a beach is baffling, but it sets the stage for a man who managed to vanish from the sky. In 1971, an individual using the name Dan Cooper boarded a flight to Seattle. This remains the only unsolved commercial skyjacking in U.S. history. Cooper extorted $200,000 and 4 parachutes before ordering the plane back into the air. Somewhere over the rugged Pacific Northwest, he lowered the rear stairs and jumped out into a freezing night. The FBI's failure was total. Despite interviewing over 1,000 suspects and analyzing microscopic fibers left on a tie Cooper abandoned on board. Years later, investigators used oceanography models to track his potential landing zone. The only physical trace found was a decaying stack of his ransom money, discovered by a boy on a riverbank in 1980. Cooper left physical evidence, but no readable trail. Our next mystery left behind an entire 240-page book that still says absolutely nothing. We expand the scale from a missing person to a missing culture. Housed here, inside Yale's Beinecke Library, is the Voynich Manuscript. It is a 240-page codex filled with unidentified plants, astrological symbols, and kaleidoscopic diagrams. Carbon dating proves the vellum is a genuine 15th century artifact. But the thousands of ink strokes belong to a completely unknown script that has never been translated. World War codebreakers, the NSA, and modern algorithms have all attempted to decrypt it. Every one of them has been defeated. Possessing a physical book we cannot read is a unique torment, but knowing exactly where a massive room is and being unable to enter it is an even greater architectural mystery. We escalate to the scale of monuments. The Great Pyramid of Giza has kept its internal structure a secret for over 4,500 years. Because we are forbidden from drilling into the stone, physicists in 2017 used subatomic particles to see through it. By tracking the absorption rate of muons, heavy particles created by cosmic rays, researchers could map the density of the pyramid's interior without moving a single stone. The scan revealed a massive hidden discovery. Directly above the Grand Gallery lies a void roughly 30 meters long, with a volume of 800 cubic meters. It sits 40 meters north of the Queen's Chamber, untouched and inaccessible. We are separated from that room by a few dozen meters of limestone. But when we look up, the distance between us and the nearest answer grows to trillions of miles. We reach the ultimate macro scale, a 13.8 billion-year-old universe with trillions of habitable planets. This leads to Enrico Fermi's famous paradox. If the statistics favor the existence of extraterrestrial life, where is everyone? This is the Fermi constraint. Many optimistic solutions for the silence, like the idea that aliens are simply hiding, actually create a mathematical trap. If those solutions are true, the probability of us ever making contact approximates zero. The deafening silence of the cosmos is the ultimate void. It proves our greatest arrays cannot force the universe to speak. These 5 mysteries function as the primary catalysts for scientific evolution. Every failure to reach the center of a puzzle forces the invention of a better tool. Hunting for Cooper revolutionized aviation security. Failing to read the Voynich Manuscript pushed the limits of cryptography. Scanning the pyramids advanced particle physics. The friction between our tools and the truth is what makes us smarter. The mystery provides the resistance necessary for growth. Eventually, one of these physical or intellectual boundaries will dissolve. The question is, which one gives way first? Will we crack the Voynich script, or will we finally hear a signal in the dark? Tell us your theory in the comments.